All right, hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the video or the stream. This is AEW All Elite again, the TEW9 series. And yeah, this is our big 30th episode. We made it to 30. Shout out to 30, shout out to multiples of 3. And yeah, this is we're gonna call this probably the roster management special. As you can see on the screen here already, a lot of WWE contracts came up, so we're definitely gonna go through and try and sign some people in this episode. But before we even get to that, I think this is a good chance for us to take a look at the roster and basically see who we should let go, is what I'm thinking of. Because our roster's pretty big. Like, yeah, we've got 99 people at the moment. This is only the main roster. Let's see. Can I look at child companies? Do I see? Oh, 47 workers. All right. So yeah. In total, we've got like a bit under 150 workers we're managing, which is so many. Now, why are we in the red in our dev? I don't like that. But anyways, yeah, we've got a ton of workers, and if we're about to bring in a bunch of people, I think it's about time we let some people go. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in this episode. We're going to look at the roster. Some people are going to get the boot, some people are going to be spared. We'll see how that goes. Also, yeah, I was just thinking about this like a minute ago. I just get tired of doing the freaking recap every time. I really do. So I think we're gonna experiment and I'm just not gonna do the recap this time. Like, this is what we did last time on Dynamite. Here's Zark. Here's the other Dynamite. We had the Young Bucks and the Briscoes tag team match. Walter versus Wheeler Yuta open challenge match. Yeah. So I was thinking about it, and I figure when I'm actually booking Dynamite and Dark, I'll be talking about what I did last time anyways. So yeah, think of this as an experiment. We're not going to do the full recap this time. Let's see if it works. If people don't like it, I'll go back to doing the full recap. But yeah, I kind of just, I've been noticing, trying to make the chapters for some of these videos on YouTube, that sometimes it'll be like 20 minutes before I get to actually doing anything. And yeah, we're trying it this way this time. All right, so let's get into some emails. All right, yeah, they're letting us know Andrade. WWE has made him an offer. All right. I'm just gonna delete these because we see who's available on the other screen anyways. So yeah, Andrade, Cash Wheeler, Christian, Dash Wilder, Dax Harwood. Has 2 names. Desmond Xavier. Oh, Impact. Yeah, he's leaving Impact. What about the other guy? Zachary Wentz. What about him? He's not even there. Okay. I won't delete this one so I can remember to look up Zachary Wentz later. Finn Balor. Yes, Finn Balor. KAIRI Hojo, who we are 100% going to sign her. We desperately need women who are over, and KAIRI, yeah, look at this popularity. She's super over. I believe when we brought in Bianca Belair, she was pretty popular like this, and Davina at one point was really popular like this. But both of them, we've been trying to get other women over. We took the title off of Davina. We had Bianca Belair lose to Awesome Kong, so they both lost a little bit of popularity, which is unfortunate. So yeah, we could really use a KAIRI Hojo. Yeah, these stats are crazy. Let's look at her match history. Oh, just yesterday she had an 88 tables match with Tegan Knox. A 94? Yeah, we're signing her. I'll be pissed if WWE like outbids us or something. Maria Kanellis. Shortlisted Maria Kanellis and Mike Bennett. We'll see if I actually bring them in or not, because there's a lot of people at once. We'll see about those two. I mean, I like Maria. And Mike Bennett is not bad. I feel like he gets a bad rap, but like, you know, I've never heard any like personal stories of him being a douchebag or being a jerk or anything like that. And I never thought he was that bad of a wrestler. I feel like, I don't know. He doesn't do flips, you know? He doesn't do flips. Selena de la Renta. I feel like we were just talking about her in the last episode. Sorry, I had to scratch my elbow. I mean, she's got pretty good mic and charisma. And star quality and sex appeal, I guess. Especially like considering her experience. But we're not really looking for another like manager or interviewer right now. Although we could like send her to dev for a while and, you know, just keep her there, and then maybe at some point we'll have somebody we want her to manage and we can do that. Huh. Just maybe I'm convincing myself to sign Selena de la Renta. And MLW. Yeah, what are they offering her? I don't know why this is the first person we're looking at, but well, they're offering her a handshake deal. What if we give you an exclusive written 2 years only? Maybe like 25%. Sure, maybe we can send. Yeah, if we sign her, we'll just send her to dev. Wasn't really planning on doing that, but it's dev. That's what dev's for, right? You send people there. Maybe one day you'll have a use for them. 8.5 million people watch Dynamite. And Ultra. Everybody's always giving me good feedback about Hazuki. I feel like this is a message we've got multiple times. I mean, yeah, she's got a decent aerial. She's got good charisma too, actually. All right, yeah, let's look up Zachary Wentz, I guess. I mean, do I have him on the short list already? Oh, okay, yeah, they're not even in TNA. I mean, so I guess if we want to, we can sign Desmond Xavier and Zachary Wentz right now. Man, this is not bad pop either. But yeah, see, here's the thing. We just brought in the Briscoe brothers. We're building to a beer money reunion. Yeah, we may or may not sign FTR. So I don't know. We can hold off on Zachary Wentz and the other one, Desmond Xavier. All right, let's go ahead and offer a contract to Big Show. Oh wait, actually no. Before I was planning on doing All right, before we sign anyone other than Selena de la Renta, let's actually see who we need to release. Let's do that first. All right, so I think the best way to do this is to go by perception. We're going to start from unimportant and we'll work our way up. All right, well, yeah. Allie, I feel like she was recognizable when we brought her in, but then we had her lose a match or two and now she's unimportant. Yeah, we just brought her in though. We're not going to release her. Allison Danger. I mean, we've got Allison Danger doing commentary on Dark, and they're fine. I mean, oh yeah, 71 to 79, they're fine. I mean, they're not that great of a road agent, but they're a decent color commentator. Let's see. Yeah, we've got him on a handshake deal. There's no reason to Allison Danger. Allison K is also on a handshake deal. I like Allison K. I don't think we've ever got her to recognizable, but I still want to keep her. She's not bad. Let's see. She got a 44 in this random match that got a 33. 54 in this match, okay. 51. Yeah, we'll keep her around. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we need to be cutting women's wrestlers right now that badly. And Helico is unimportant. Yeah, yeah, not even that popular even. But I feel like Helico and Jack Evans always, even though they're unimportant, they always have good matches with people. Like, yeah, a 64 and a 60, and they're not even over. Yeah, we can keep these guys. You guys are safe. Aubrey. Pixel Tisher. What are you under? Oh, you're under exclusive written. Okay. I mean, I feel like we barely ever book this guy, but there's no reason really to cut him. Like, at least Walter and Timothy Thatcher are both over, I think. Let me see. Is Timothy Thatcher unimportant? No, okay, yeah. They're both over. So whenever we book him, he's probably going to be teaming with one of them. So I think it's fine. And he's under an exclusive written, so we would have to like pay money to release him. Yeah, it's kind of a lot. Yeah, we're not going to. B Priestley is on an exclusive written. I didn't even know that. She's only 24 though. We should definitely like do more with her. Black Taurus are safe. Taurus. Why did my mouth tongue get stuck on that word? We obviously can't fire Brandy Rhodes because Cody would get upset. Yeah, Bryce is, all the referees are safe. Cesar Bononi. Cesar Bononi is only on a written contract, not exclusive written. And they're not that over. And I mean, we pretty much only use this guy as a jobber. How much would it cost? 44,000. All right, Cesar Bononi, you're on. Let's start keeping a list. All right, Cesar Bononi, you are on the chopping block, my friend. I am sorry. Because, you know, it's always like good to have a jobber, but anyone can job, you know? I feel like I hired this guy as a joke. I don't know why I brought him in on a written contract. We could have given him a handshake deal, but anyways, we're just gonna move on. Chelsea Green. These are some good performance stats. And I mean, she's not that over, but again, we're not really in a position to be letting go of any women's wrestlers. I mean, I shouldn't say that too soon. We may let go one or two, but I think Chelsea Green's fine. Dark Sheik, I'm pretty sure you're on a handshake deal anyways. And surprisingly, they're more over than Chelsea Green. And I mean, yeah, I think Dark Sheik's fine. I teamed them with Penelope Ford. What is the last time we even booked them on Dark? Oh, this is not Dark. Yeah, 63. Yeah, Dark Sheik. And Penelope Ford. Yeah, Dark Sheik and Penelope Ford, they're safe. Okay. Denise Salcedo. I mean, she's only got 7 experience. She's still developing, I guess you could say. But you know, 55 to 100 microphone skill, not bad. And I mean, she's under contract till November, so we'll see how we feel in November. Maybe we'll keep her, maybe we won't. Right now, we don't need to like let her go. Dragon Lee, exclusive written. Yeah, Dragon Lee, we're definitely not going to let him go. We had him at recognizable at one point, but then we kind of stopped booking him for a while, so he's unimportant. But I'm sure at some point we'll heat him back up and do stuff with him. And I mean, he's under his contract has like 3 more years. So yeah, we're not gonna cut him. Like, how much would it cost? 264,000. Jesus. Evil Uno, you are safe. Even though you're unimportant, he's a part of the Dark Order. That's a storyline that's going on. Brody Lee just got here. It would be stupid for us to release Evil Uno Stu Grayson. Hannah Kimura, we are trying so hard to get her to recognizable. So yeah, she's definitely gonna. We're definitely not releasing her. She's on a handshake deal. That's fine. Hazuki, we are also not releasing. Hikaru Shida's a tag champ. What about Ilya Dragunov? I mean, Ilya Dragunov has really good brawling. And other than that, he doesn't have anything else really going for him on our roster right now. But I mean, also, that is a really good brawling stat. And it's like, you know, in theory, we can book this guy, even though he's unimportant. All right, so we'll keep. Private Party, we just called them up from Dev not that long ago. So it makes sense that they're unimportant. So yeah, we're not going to let them go. Jack Evans, we already went over. Jessica Havoc and Kimberly were both recognizable, but then we had them lose in the women's tournament. So they fell back to unimportant. But you know, we're trying to get more women over, and I feel like both of them, since they were already recognizable, it shouldn't be too much work to get them back there. And they're both good. So yeah, we're definitely not cutting them. Definitely not. Joe Doring is on an exclusive written. I mean, we haven't really got him over, but you know, he's our boy. He's Joe Doring.
This is a stupid dope mix.
So yeah, we're keeping Joe Doring. I'm gonna go through the full roster and end up only firing Cesar Bononi. Jonah Rock, obviously we're not gonna cut. Kagetsu, obviously we're not gonna cut. God, Lady Shani has really good stats, but we haven't even really tried to get over Lady Shani or the female luchadors, to be fair. I was thinking we might just send them to Dev for a while. You know, and also that's why it would be really useful if we got ROH as our Dev, because ROH, they definitely have more popularity in the US than our current Dev does. So it would be nice to like send somebody like Lady Shani or Stephanie Vaquer there and have them get a little more over before we bring them back. So Lady Shani, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna send Lady Shani to Dev right now. And they are irritating. Here, here's like 10 grand. All right. All right. We'll send them to Tallahassee, baby. All right. Madison Eagles. I feel like every time I come across Madison Eagles, I'm like, oh, she's pretty good. But it's like she's just pretty good, you know? Like a 49. 60. I mean, she's over in the Great Lakes and a little in the Southeast, and that's about it. I think Madison Eagles we will let go. Sorry, Madison Eagles. I think she's good, and I kind of like her, but we're never gonna I'm never gonna give Madison Eagles a big push. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if she's not already over, and we're just using her to job to people occasionally. It's like, and she's 36. It's not like she's young, and we're gonna she's gonna develop over time. She's about as good as she's gonna be. All right, yeah, Madison Eagles. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to let you go. Oh, wait. They're in a relationship. All right, you're safe, Madison Eagles. You're safe. All right, I was just joking. I was just joking. All right, to take a sip of my cold brew. Mandy Leone we brought in because she was like over enough to be recognizable, and then we just jobbed her a bunch, and now she's unimportant. We might just hold on to her though, honestly, but she's got good mic and performance skills. And I mean, she hasn't even been here that long. We might find something for her to do at some point. So yeah, we'll just keep Mandy Leone. Yeah, here I go not firing anyone. Mark Quinn, you're fine. We just brought you guys to the roster. Matt Seidel. Matt Seidel's got some oh whoa, he's definitely gone down in popularity since we brought him in. But I feel like he's popular enough that if we ever wanted to, we could probably just give him some wins and he'll get right back to recognizable. Oh, and he's here on an exclusive written, so yeah, we'll keep him. Melissa Santos coming up in November, just like Denise Salcedo. So we'll see. Maybe come November, I'll hire a whole new interviewer team, or maybe I'll just let RJ City interview everyone. All right, Mika Iwata, you're one of the women's tag champs, so you're safe. Mike Bailey, I feel so bad for Mike Bailey. I brought him in like really early on. I believe he was recognizable when we first brought him in, and we had him feud with MJF. And then I feel like since then, kind of nothing. But I mean, I like him, and he's kind of he's like almost exactly as popular as Matt Seidel, and I use them as a team, so I'll keep them. Penelope Ford, you're safe. Puma King. I mean, he's got good stats, but he's not over. And I feel like we already have we have Black Taurus, who is more over than him. Psycho Clown, who's better than him. We've got Bandito and Flamita, who are both more popular. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put him on the chopping block. All right, Puma King, I'm sorry, my friend. You're on the chopping block. You may get chopped. Rick Knox, this guy stinks. Let's get rid of him. Rio. I mean, Rio's only 23 years old. Well, we haven't used them that much to bring their popularity up. I feel like at one point I was teaming her with like Mia Yim or something, or Davina. I don't know. I feel like they're good enough and young enough that I feel like there's time for us to do stuff with them. I don't know. We'll keep Rio for now. For now. Rina Yamashita is actually really good. Really good in this mod. And they're a lot more over than Rio. And they're in Oldeo tie, so we're not going to let them go. At one point, we might just give Rina Yamashita a solo push. She's really good. Also, she's better as a babyface, and we have her as a heel right now. So, you know, maybe at some point we'll turn her face and give her that solo run, but not right now. RJ City, we're gonna go ahead and fire this guy. No. I haven't even debuted RJ City, honestly. So yeah, we're obviously not gonna fire him. Robbie Eagles, are you in a handshake deal? Yeah. We brought Robbie Eagles in like day one. And then he like broke his neck or something and was out for a year. And like just came back. So, you know, he'll probably just be a dark match or a AEW dark guy for a while. So yeah, Robbie Eagles, you are safe. Silueta, I think Silueta and Stephanie Vacquer, we're gonna do. Yeah, I think we're just gonna send them all to Dev. for now. I mean, none of them are bad. Silhouette is actually pretty good. Stephanie Vecchier is not great right now, but I mean, she's only got 40 experience, so she probably should have been in dev already. So yeah, we're just gonna send them to dev. Stephanie, okay. I mean, we can still already start them. I mean, I think we've got yeah, we've got Chris Statlander and Mariah May there already. We could also send Stephanie Vecchier. She's got 40 experience, 27 years old. I feel like it could be beneficial for her. Screw it. We're sending her to stardom. Oh, we don't even have the option of doing it anyways. Wow. All right, have fun in Tallahassee. She may have just got herself on the chopping block with that kind of attitude. Big Stoke is obviously safe. I'm kind of surprised he's unimportant. I feel like I book him all the time. Like, we may need to get him some momentum or something and try to get him to recognize. Maybe this is why his promos don't do that well. He's got 92 to 100 mic skills, but then his segments get like 60s. So yeah, maybe we just need to start giving him like character ideas and storyline victories. All right, Stu Grayson, you are safe. What kind of contract are you on even? Exclusive written. All right. Butcher and Blade. I mean, Blade or Butcher's about to go on tour with his band, I think. It doesn't say here, but I'm pretty sure I saw on the other screen that he's about to go on tour with his band. And I mean, they serve their purpose, you know, just tough guy jobbers, so we'll keep them. Tony Khan, let's fire this guy. I think I made that joke already with somebody. Oh yeah, with Rick Knox and RJ City. Damn, man, unoriginal. Ultramantis Black, you're in the Dark Order. Great microphone skills. Also a good color commentator. So yeah, Ultramantis Black, even if we dissolve the Dark Order, I just put him on Dark as a color commentator. Shout out to Ultramantis Black. Viper, we definitely want to keep Viper. Shout out to Marvel vs. Capcom. We got the music going and everything. Will Hobbs, he's got good brawling, but he tends to not be that great in matches. Although I was planning on, I want to call Ricky Starks up from dev at some point, and I was planning on having him do some stuff with Hobbs, so we'll keep Hobbs for now. Willie Mack. Willie Mack. Hey, Willie Mack. Here is 10 grand. Thank you for your service, Willie Mack. We don't really need you right now. We really don't. All right. Say goodbye, Willie Mack. Everybody, goodbye. All right, and that's going to do it for unimportant. Who were on the chopping block? Cesar Bononi and Puma King? Man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I hired you, bro. 44,000, that's fine. Sorry, Cesar Bononi. And Puma King, it was fun to have you here. We wish you the best on your future endeavors. All right, so there you go. There you have it. That was the chop. Sorry, Cesar Bononi, Will Hobbs, and Puma King. You guys are yeah. Sorry, guys, you're out. You're out. Madison Eagles, you're safe. Let me tell you, if you break our boy's heart, Orange Cassidy, you're fired. All right, so no pressure. Okay, let's go to recognizable. Bandito, we're obviously not going to release. Obviously, we should probably push Bandito more. I've got him as a heel, so I feel like at some point we definitely have to turn him face and give him a big push. Man, we really need a cruiserweight division, straight up. Like, I feel like I've been trying to avoid saying this the whole series, but we're definitely gonna introduce the cruiserweight championship at some point. I just, we did the Prime Championship as like a secondary men's title, and then I wanted to also have a secondary women's title. So that's why we went with the tag belts. Maybe the next title we introduce will be the cruiserweight title. Who knows? Or nah, I'll do like real AEW and introduce trios titles. Bobby Roode hasn't even debuted yet, so he's obviously not getting fired. Brian Cage, he's safe. Brody Lee's safe. Brody King is challenging for the tag title soon. Karen Noir is... Karen Noir, we did all that work to get him over. I'm surprised you only have him on a handshake deal. Yeah, he's safe. Chris Brooks in the Dark Order. Chuck Taylor is obviously safe. Dalton, Darby, Flamita. I feel like I don't book Flamita all too often, and usually when I do, they're just teaming with like Bandito. A 63 is not bad. All right, new chopping block. Maybe? Although, let's see. Wouldn't... oh, I'm surprised. I thought it would say he has like a good friendship with Bandito or something, but no. Don Callis, we haven't even debuted yet. I've been thinking of maybe having him be Shane Strickland's manager. They could be like a cool heel duo. And maybe some other stuff. But yeah, we haven't even debuted him yet, so that's definitely in the future. But yeah, all this is to say we're not going to let him go. Eddie Kingston, we haven't booked him since the barbed wire match, but he's over. We did a lot of work to get him over. He's definitely, yeah, we're not going to. Hijo del Fantasma. Hey, man. What's up? He's got really good performance skills. And he's pretty good in matches. He's not great. 56. $61. He's not that great. He's pretty good. Yeah, but see, here's the thing with this guy. I brought him in stupidly as a face. And I figured I would do like an angle where he betrays Dragon Lee and it would lead to a mask versus mask match. But then on the pay-per-view that I was gonna book that betrayal, I was also booking Punishment Martinez to turn on Eddie Kingston. And I felt like the Eddie Kingston Punishment Martinez angle had more build-up than was more important to the show. So I just didn't go through with the Hijo del Fantasma thing. Then, yeah, I was thinking of maybe doing like we've been booking Wagner Jr. and the Lucha Brothers in trios matches against other luchadors for a while. Like we did damn it. Oh, we did Gringo Loco, Toxin, and Latigo. And then I think we did Bandito, Flamita, and Black Toros. So I was thinking we could maybe like have, basically I just wanted to do a storyline where Phantasma ended up turning on Wagner Jr. and it would lead to a mask versus mask match and he would lose his mask. But yeah, I asked him if he would like to lose his mask and he's not going for it. I am not willing to unmask in an event. I am not willing to unmask on TV. So yeah, all this considered, we might just have to let this guy go. I'm trying to think if there's any, maybe there's some heels that we could have him lose to just to like get them over a little more. Lose to Psycho Clown, Zack Sabre Jr. maybe. Although they're already more over than him. Yeah, Phantasma, you're like the head of the chopping block committee, man. All right, yeah, I was just gonna let him go, but I feel like we could, I guess for lack of a better term, we can job him out before we let him go, because he is recognizable. I don't know, is there anybody, do we have any unimportant heels that I'm trying to get over? I mean, Jonah Rock. Dark Order. I don't know. He's definitely getting let go. Just maybe not right this second. All right, Excalibur obviously no. Frankie Kazarian obviously no. James Storm. I've been noticing lately that he's actually not. He's not that great in matches. He gets like in the mid 40s. But I'm still trying to do this beer money reunion, so we'll hold on to James Storm. I'm surprised he's only on a handshake deal. And yeah, he's got chilly momentum. So yeah, we like need a ton of character ideas. My booking team needs to shape up. The Briscoes just got here. Jeff Jarrett, what do you even do? He's just a road agent and he's not even, he's like, okay, he's pretty good. I mean, oh, and he's only on a handshake deal. Let's see. Show me all our road agents. Man, I feel like we have more than enough. And it's like, yeah, look, Arn Anderson, Awesome Kong, Christopher Daniels, Cody, Kenny, Sarah Del Rey, Ultramantis Black. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jeff Jarrett. We just don't need you. I brought him in early on and like had him feud with Cody. And then he decided to retire from in-ring work. So he's just kind of been a road agent this whole time. I kind of forgot he was even here. All right, Jeff, thanks for coming. All right, that was a surprising one. I truly forgot that Jeff Jarrett was even here. We didn't even put him on the chopping block. He's just out. Right, let me take another sip of my coffee. All right, my boy Kenta. My boy Kenta, you are safe for life, my friend. I'm never letting Kenta go. I mean, unless it gets to the point where he's like really old and really his skills are like totally broken down. But I mean, He's Kenta. He's Kenta. Living legend. What you know about that? What you know about that? Kento Miyahara. We need to push this guy more. Yeah, we need to push this guy more. He's only 31. He was the ace of all Japan, and we freaking hired him. We're gonna push him more. Yeah, no, let's fire Kento Miyahara. Kimberly also needs to be pushed more. She's really good. She's our women's trainer. You're safe. Land Charger's cool. Leo Rush is cool. Yeah, Leo Rush. We gotta find something for him to do. Mark Briscoe, Martina, yeah. Minoru Suzuki, I mean, we literally brought him in because New Japan wasn't gonna hire him. And now we have Suzuki-gun. So yeah. Minoru Suzuki, you're cool in my book, man. Orange Cassidy is obviously safe. Paul Turner. PCO, PCO, you're gonna yeah, PCO, he's going to lose to Walter, and then we're done with him. We're done. I feel bad. He's been here since the beginning, and I like never even do anything with him. I think at one point I had him make a big return just to team with the best friends, and then I just stopped booking him again. So yeah, I guess that means he doesn't need to be here really. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do that Walter match. So yeah, we'll keep him until then. Psycho Clown, I believe, is on an exclusive written. And I mean, he's Psycho Clown. We're not gonna. Punish Martinez, Sarah Del Rey. Sarah Del Rey, I mean, yeah, exclusive written. Yeah, we only use her as a road agent, but it would upset Claudio Castagnoli if we released her. And she's a really good road agent at that too. So yeah, Sarah Del Rey, she's cool. Scorpio's fine. Shingo, hell yeah, he's recognizable, baby, and don't you forget it. The game really fought me on this for a long. Oh my god, look at that. We got him from July 2019. We got him from like 12s and 14s to 46s and 45s. Pat myself on the back. Hell yeah, look at these numbers. Look at those colors. Timothy Thatcher, kind of the same as Axel Tischer, where we don't book them much, but he's not bad, and he's at least recognizable. So yeah, it will be weird to put a title on Walter and then just release his teammates. Todd Sinclair, Tom Lawler just got here. Ciampa, I was kind of thinking about releasing him. I mean, but yeah, he's obviously over. And we're going to have him, I think we're going to have him put over Brody Lee first. You know, he's going to be involved in that angle with Darby and the Dark Order and Brody Lee. And I mean, after that, we'll see. After that, we will see. Yeah, his stats are great, but he's not actually that great. Although, yeah, this match with Walter was really good, but Walter got an 89. Tommaso got a 66, which is pretty good, but not amazing. But yeah, we can keep him for now. For now. I mean, should I put him on the chopping block? I mean, no, we're like literally in the middle of the storyline, so I'm not even going to do that. All right, yeah, obviously Tony Schiavone and Trent Beretta and Zack Sabre Jr. are all getting let go. No, we're keeping them. All right, that was recognizable, so I feel like we don't even really have to, like, we can look at well-known, but we're probably not going to release anybody from here. Yeah, all these people are safe. And we don't even need to look at stars or major stars. All right, so do we want to release Flamita? That is the question. You know what? You know, I don't know. We'll keep Flamita for now. Mostly because he teams with Bandito, and I do want to do stuff with Bandito at some point, and Bandito and Black Taurus are both really good anyways. So we'll keep Flamita around for now. Maybe in the future we'll let him go. He's only costing us 800 per show, so it's like, it's fine. You can stay. Holy shit, 1 second. Jesus fucking Christ, my Alexa just decided to play a song. That was creepy as fuck. Don't like that. Anyways, alright, fine, Flamita. You're safe. What do I mean here? Alright, Flamita is safe for now. Phantasma is probably going to get released really soon, and PCO is going to get released after they lose to Walter. All right, we did it. Woo, we're 50 minutes into the stream and we released what, like 4 people maybe. All right, let's go through developmental now, because I know it's weird to start releasing people from developmental, but there's a couple of people I have in mind already, so we're not even gonna fuck around. Britt Baker. I mean, there's been a little bit of development, but like for going through a full year and going up what, 3 points in 2 points in some things, it's not very good. I tried to send her to Stardom at some point, but she kind of she turned it down the same way Stephanie Vaquer did. Yeah, so it's like, I can't send you to Stardom and hope that helps you get better, and she's really not improving all that much in Dev. You know, it's like I kind of brought her in out of like, you know, she's an AEW original. Like we've got to have Britt Baker on our roster. I mean, but she kind of sucks straight up. Like in real life, I don't, you know, she's not the greatest wrestler, but I don't think she's that bad. She obviously has a connection to the audience, you know, and say what you will about her just fucking burying everyone all the time. I always thought, like, if somebody could just like get in her ear backstage and just teach her the value of not burying everyone you're gonna wrestle, she'd be fine. I think, you know, especially now they have a tag division, so she wouldn't have to do, like, if she's banged up, she could do tag matches instead of singles. But as far as this mod goes, she kind of stinks and she's not really improving. So yeah, Britt Baker, yeah, your time has come. All right, sorry, Britt. Who else? Iho the Vikingo is not, I mean, they're like a little over, not that over. I signed them to team with who was it? Oh, I signed them to team with Laredo Kid, but they have bad chemistry, so that's really annoying. They're on an exclusive right now. I mean, and he's only 23. We'll keep him for now, but I don't know. I brought him into team with Laredo Kid and didn't work out. Galeno Del Mal, we brought him in extremely early. Like, I feel like we brought him in, yeah, he's still a young lion. But you see, he has been developing decently, I guess. Should we send him to All Japan? I mean, I'm kind of surprised that his basics and safety aren't better already. I don't know. We're not going to send him to All Japan now, but we're also not going to fire him. He's 18 years old, and in real life, Galeno de Mao is really sick. I don't know what this 0 to 45 aerial is all about, but yeah, I like this guy, so we'll keep him around for now. We'll see how he develops. Garza Jr. I mean, Garza Jr., yeah, you saw, obviously, he has really good stats, but like, I mean, a 70 is pretty good. .63. I mean, these are good scores. I'm not gonna lie. I was ready to say that he's not that good, but these aren't even bad. These aren't even bad scores. He's not really over. But I mean, he's not hurting anybody. Just chilling in dev right now. We'll maybe bring him up at some point. But yeah, all right, we won't fire him. Gringo Loco was on the chopping block on one point, and we decided to have mercy on him and send him to dev, and they freaking put the tag titles on him. So I don't know. Gringo Loco is just a survivor. He's like, hell no, man. I'm not losing this job. Shout out to Gringo Loco. Holiday and Thunder Rosa, you come to the main roster. Get that ass up here. Thunder Rosa, the women's champion still. Oh no, they booked her to lose it. Who'd she lose it to? Oh, they put it on Mischief. That's surprising. All right, yeah, good for Mischief. Thunder Rosa, welcome to the main roster. Yeah, welcome to the main roster. I need to get up for a quick second. I'm gonna be right back. Just 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. I just had to take a hit of the old inhaler. That old asthma getcha. Laredo Kid is really good, actually. I feel like we signed Laredo Kid. Oh, they're only in a handshake deal. I feel like we brought them in so long ago, and we just haven't brought them up to the main roster. I mean, maybe when we start our cruiserweight division, they'll be in it, but I don't really know what to do with them right now. But these are good. Toxin and Latigo. I feel like I want these guys to be better than they are. Got 59. Yeah, Toxin got a 40. What the hell? Although the thing is, I can release Latigo if I really want to, but he's the better one. Toxin is he's young. He's still gaining experience, but he's also one half of the tag camp. So yeah. All right, yeah. Toxin and Latigo are safe. When did I even bring in Tasha Steeles? I don't even remember doing that, but I mean, yeah, 24 experience. We'll keep her. Sky Blue, I feel like we brought her in recently. Shane Strickland, we just signed. Yeah, we may bring him to the main roster sooner rather than later. I just need to figure out what we're doing with him. He's very likely going to be paired with Don Callis and probably some other guys, but yeah, stay tuned for that. Yeah, like and subscribe, baby. Like and subscribe. Hijo de amigo. Tracy Williams, I want to bring to the main roster, but he needs to lose this top contenders, whatever title. Did I like prepare? Oh, okay, yeah, I already did prepare to recall. He's going to be in the Dark Order, so yeah, we'll bring him to the main roster soon. Now, Wheeler Yuta is someone I kind of have been wanting to bring to the main roster. He's pretty good and he's pretty over. He got a 42 in this match. Damn. I mean, this may have been a wild brawl though. And he's not really a brawler. I don't know. We'll keep him in dev for now, but yeah, him, Ricky Starks, Shane Strickland, they need to get to the main roster soon. Willow Nightingale is on maternity leave. I mean, Zeuxis is just solid. He's just a solid worker to have. So yeah, we'll keep it. All right, so yeah, what was that? We signed. I think from dev we only released Britt Baker, which is pretty funny. I mean, I seriously thought about releasing Toxin and Latigo, but one of them is a tag champ, so I'm like, all right, you guys are safe for now. As is Gringo Loco, but I mean, in the future, maybe they'll get released. I don't know. All right, so I've been streaming. It's been an hour. I'm gonna take a. I know I just got up for a second, but I'm gonna take a quick break. Gonna run to the bathroom and such. And yeah, then when I get back, it's time for us. We're gonna go through all these contracts, and yeah, we're gonna sign a bunch of people. Also, yeah, I am going to try to book an episode of Dynamite and Dark in this episode. Please, I'm sorry, don't worry. I know I've just been going through the roster for an hour. But yeah, we're gonna sign some people first, and then we're gonna do some Dynamite and Dark, and that'll probably be the whole stream. So I'm gonna get up now, and I will be right back. Please don't go anywhere. Woo! All right, we are back. We're back, and it's time to get down to business. It's time to get down to the big show. No, we're not gonna bring in the big show. Yeah, I see no reason for us to bring in big show. Yeah, anyways, it's time to look at all these contracts, see who we're gonna hire. We're already offering Nikki Cross a contract. She's very likely going to be teaming up with AJ Lee as a heel duo. Yeah, look at that pop. All right, and Selena de Laurenta, I straight up forgot we offered her anything, but yeah, she'll probably be a manager in developmental. Maybe she can manage like Galeno Del Mal or something, or like she can manage Gringo Loco. All right, Christian. I am a big fan of Christian. I always have been. Yeah, 83 to 91 mic skills. He's in awful physical health though, which is unfortunate. Man, he's really over though. Let's think though, if I brought in Christian Cage, what would he do? I mean, he's in bad physical health, which I'm gonna assume that means his matches aren't that great. Oh, he's never even been booked. That's crazy. He is a wrestler and personality in Road Rage. That's weird that they've never booked him. I can't even see how good he would be. We could bring him in and like he could manage FTR or something. That could be fun. I don't know, we'll think about it. I do really like Christian though. Yeah, 123,000 per month is a lot, but I mean, we make like $1 million per show. So it's like I feel like we're at the point now where we can pretty much hire whoever we want. Finn Balor. I would really like to hire Finn Balor, actually. Yeah, he's popular. And I mean, he's got history with so many people on our roster. Like, obviously, there's the Bullet Club history. So, like, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and AJ Styles. I think he was in NXT at the same time as like Pac. One idea I've had is bringing him in and adding him to the Death Riders. I think that could be cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and try to sign Finn Balor. All right, let's see if we can hook him with 2 years. my big play every time. Give him a 2-year contract, and then when WWE counters it, go 3 years, bitch. So yeah, we're gonna go for 2 years at first, and then up it to 3. I'm willing to give you 50%. Travel costs are covered. Or I mean, oh, they're not covering. All right, cool. 10%, but we'll give them a 20% bonus. Hmm. All right, now see, here's where we get into a tricky game because if we can keep offering him more money, but then we can't, like if I offer him 200,000 right now, I can't then say, okay, how about 150,000? Like we can't go back. So it's either we give him a 3rd year or we offer him more money. Let's try like here. Let's do. He's Finn Balor. How's 120,000 or 125 per year? That's a lot of money, bro. It's a lot of money. Oh, 1 of 2. Wow. All right, I see you, Mr. Finn Balor. Would it make any difference at all if we if we up the signing bonus? 1 of 2. All right, man. Here, how's 3 years sound? Oh, okay. That's what I like to hear. Right, yeah, I hope we get Finn Balor. I'd be annoyed if we didn't get him. Dax and Cash. I think I looked at them and one of them is more over than the other for some reason. Yeah, like Cash Wheeler 72. Yeah, Dax Harwood 66, 67. So yeah, I don't understand what that's about. And I mean, we already have a ton of tag teams, but I feel like we'd be stupid to not at least try to sign them. They're not even asking for as much as Finn Balor or Christian. So yeah, let's try to get them. Exclusive written. We're gonna try the strat again. 2 years. Here, how about we make it a clean 50K? Two years. 35%. We'll give him 45. I believe they're not covering this. Travel cover, no. Bonus 10%. We'll give him 20. One of 2. Man, these wrestlers. All right, here, 3 years. God damn it. We're just gonna jump straight to it. Whatever, man. They never accept the first offer. All right, let's go to cash. Yeah, he's the moreover one, which is weird. So I feel like if either of them were moreover, it'd be Dax. All right, he's Dax the Axe. Although, damn, he is FTR gun, and that's really funny. Maybe he is moreover. 35 here, 45. 3 years. What? Oh, they're offering him 3 years. Dude. All right, look. I was like 77. 77.3 sound. We will give you a 10% bonus per event. Dude, what the hell do you want, man? You're 83. What? What do you mean this is a better offer? Oh, they are offering him a 10% bonus? What if I give him a 20? 1 of 2, you son of a bitch. I never knew I hated Cash Wheeler before. I don't want to just keep offering him more money, but I mean, it's like, what else? What are we gonna do? We're gonna sign Dax for 3 years and Cash for 4. All right, fine. 90K. All right, cool. That worked. All right, thanks. Weird that one of them wants so much more money than the other. All right, William Regal. I mean, he'd make a great road agent, but we're not lacking road agents right now. Never lacking. Road agents, never lacking. He could definitely manage somebody, although I just don't know who that would be. Like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Who would I pair up with William Regal? I mean, he could. I mean, they're in All Japan right now, but he could totally manage Lee Moriarty and whatever, Mark Billington, or is it Mark Billington? Thomas Billington. I think that could be fun. But I mean, they're in freaking Japan until February. Are they re-signing him? Oh, they're not even offering him anything? Okay, well, yeah, we'll shortlist him for now. And I don't know, maybe we'll bring him in the future, maybe not. I'm not dying to have William Regal on the roster. No disrespect to William Regal. Obviously a great wrestler. And obviously, yeah, he did some cool stuff when he was in AEW. He cut some good promos, and didn't he like headbutt Bryan Danielson or something, or like Wheeler Yuta or something that one time? Cassius Ohno. Who's a hero? Chris Hero. I love Chris Hero. I was a huge fan of Chris Hero back in the day, and like, 2009-ish, 2010-ish, when I was going to like ROH shows. Yeah, and I actually saw the Kings of Wrestling versus the Motor City Machine Guns. Not to brag or anything. I mean, he's got good basics and safety. He could probably make a good trainer and a good road agent. Who's our current trainer anyways? I can't even remember. I know Ultimo's doing it in dev. Circle. Oh, it's Cody. That's pretty funny. Why is it Cody? I don't know. I love Chris Hero, but I just don't like. I'm trying to think of a spot on the roster for him, and he's just gonna be another guy that we never book, you know. Although he's got a little bit of booking skill, but I mean, not that much. He's like somewhat over. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, Eddie Kingston doesn't like it. Oh, Claudio likes it though. Oh, WWE's trying to keep him. WWE, god damn it. You stay all in my business. Oh, they are covering his travel. Okay. One of two. How badly do I want Chris Hero? I mean, we can give him 3 years. I mean, he can easily just be like the head trainer and a good road agent. And I mean, we can pair him back up with Claudio. We're reuniting Beer Money. We can totally reunite Kings of Wrestling. I feel like we're gonna have so many sick tag teams soon that we're gonna have to do a cool tag team tournament at some point. Yeah, I wasn't even planning on hiring him. I got a fever. Eric Young, I really liked him in NXT. Doing the whole what is it, Sanity? Yeah, Sanity gimmick. Yeah, we're not gonna hire him. All right, who else? Oh, yeah, we're not gonna hire Michael Logan. Drake Maverick. I forgot this man even existed. Yeah, all right. All right, Andrade Cien Almas. I mean, if we were trying to turn Phantasma heel that whole time, and it's like, here's Andrade right here. Here's Andrade. We can just bring him in as a heel. He's already more over. I mean, he's an egomaniac, but you know, our locker room's been a little boring lately. Everybody gets along like a little bit too well. You kind of need like an egomaniac now and then. You know, you need an Andrade or a Britt Baker back there to spice things up. Let's see. Oh, they're only offering him 18 months. Those bastards. I mean, I'm willing to give him 3 years, honestly. All right, Andrade. Woo. All right, goodbye, Phantasma. Hello, Andrade. Man, I don't know, man. I really tried with Phantasma. I do like him. Like he's cool, but I feel like I fucked up bringing him in as a face at first. It was like, you know, I brought him in as a face, planning on turning him heel, and it's like I should have just brought him in heel. KAIRI saying we're obviously gonna sign. All right, they're giving her 2 years and like 15% merch. Yeah, 35. Are they covering travel? Yes. Okay. God, these NXT contracts cover travel. Oh, there you go. Man, I was straight up thinking, hey, are you like the Impact Women's Champion? No, she's not. I was thinking of just going in and editing the mod and removing just removing the people that like none of us like, you know, like Tessa Blanchard, Joey Ryan, Austin Aries and such, Michael Elgin, just people like that, you know. I'm kind of tired of having to look at her face. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like this one. And we're just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to, you know, spread positivity, right? Maria Kanellis. I mean, she's got good mic skills. She's really over actually. Wow. Wow, 81-80. Wow. Just 79 booking skill? What? Why? Who's on our booking team? Why does Maria... Did she like book the Ring of Honor women's roster or something, maybe? Yeah, she's a better booker than Penta. Oh, she's better than Kenny. Oh my god, she's definitely gonna be better than both the Bucks. Oh my god, we might have to hire Maria and Mike. Why does she have such good booking? Oh, wrong thing. Maria Kanellis. Why does she have 70? And she can do color comments. Hey, Maria. Here she comes again, like good medicine. Yeah, her theme song was sick, actually. I was a big Zebrahead fan in my youth. 120 grand. Why? Why? Why is she worth so much? Yeah, I think I believe it was SmackDown versus Raw introduced me to Zebrahead. And then yeah, they did Maria's theme song. So I got really into them at one point. No, I shouldn't even say for one point. I was really into them for a long time. I saw them in concert twice, I think. Anyways, I don't know what that has to do with this, but why is her contract so good? I mean, I guess she is really over, but what are they doing with her? Oh yeah, I don't know why I keep having to check travel cover. Oh yeah, Maria, you want to come join the booking team? Yeah, what? Why? Why is her booking skill so high? Oh, and they're not going to bring back Kalisto. Man, we have so many luchadors. But I mean, if they're not going to bring him back, we can just shortlist him for now. Maybe if we get ROH, we can bring him in. Desmond Xavier. Do we want the Rascals? And it's like he was not even an exclusive. Jesus Christ, he wasn't even on an exclusive contract. Oh, handshake deal. Yeah, we don't need to pick him up right now. Although, let me see. Oh, 100 experience already. Yeah, so it wouldn't even make sense to like send him to dev. Yeah, he'll just be a shortlist guy for now. Jake Christen. Mike Nellis. Oh, you don't have booking seal? All right, we don't want you. No. What could Mike Kanellis do? He could be he could be another guy in the Dark Order. He could be Maria's husband. Also, where's Matt Taven? I guess Matt Taven was never in WWE, right? He was in ROH. I mean, if we buy ROH, we can reunite them, so. He's getting a 10% bonus per event? Wow. Surprised. Better offer, you say. All right, how about like we up this to like 25? 25.5. All right, Mike Bennett. I mean, we'll find something for him to do. He's got a little bit of pop. He can job to like a baby face we want to get over. That could be something he can do. And then yeah, if we ever sign Matt Taven, that could be a team. Kenny King. No. No, I don't want Kenny King. We don't want this guy. He's not I don't know that he's done anything like horribly offensive or wrong, but just as a wrestler, I feel like this guy was just mid his entire career. Like I definitely saw him live at a few ROH shows and he's just fine. Like he's not that good. He was pretty athletic, but not like that, like not the most athletic. I think these are generous stats here for performance. I really do. Get buried, Kenny King. Spread positivity though. Eric Rowan. We don't need him. I mean, in theory, he could also be in the Dark Order. I'm sure he's like friends with okay, yeah. I mean, they were a tag team. So yeah, in theory, he could be another Dark Order guy, but you know, how many do we need? How many do we need? We've already got Green Ant and Dev waiting. Oh, this is a Reign title win. All right, cool. I would sign her probably. Curtis Axel. Yeah, we're not gonna sign. These are generous stats, I think, for Curtis Axel. Moose is an interesting one. Like I looked at Impact's roster and I feel like he's the only exclusive written guy they have. I mean, 40, he's like decently over. I mean, I was thinking he's a former football player. He would make a great member of the Jim Ross group, the Jim Ross Corporation, the Jim Ross conglomerate. He would be cool in that. And then, you know, eventually when I have Don Callis buy the group out, he'll be in the Don Callis family. All right, Moose. Oh, he's also an egomaniac. Ooh, things are gonna get spicy. Nice. And I mean, he's a pretty good brawler and he's got good psychology. So yeah, like, you know, we could do matches of Moose, Brian Cage, and Joe Doring beating guys up. That sounds fun. Man, I went to that ROH New Japan Super Show they did whatever year that was. And I remember there was some match with, it was like a trios match where it was like Flip Gordon, Bubba Ray Dudley, and like Juice Robinson versus I think it was like God and somebody else. So like Tamatanga, Tangaloa, and I forget who else. And I remember there was a point in the match where everybody was doing spots, and yeah, I think they did dives to the outside, and Flip Gordon did a dive, but he didn't do a fucking flip. He just did a regular tope, and I remember for whatever reason that got me so annoyed with him, because I was like, your name is literally Flip. How are you just gonna do a regular tope? Oh man. So yeah, I just wanted to share that story about Flip Gordon. He's got better stats than I would have guessed, and he's more over than I thought. Oh yeah, and he's like friends with a lot of people. Flip Gordon. I mean, I'm surprised he's this over. We could let ROH keep him, and then when we buy them, we'll pick him up. It's kind of what I'm leaning towards, but I feel like we could also just get him right now and put him in dev, and then when we buy ROH, send them back there. Yeah, let's do it. He's buddies with everyone, like with everyone. Flip Gordon, you are a beneficiary of me being in the signy mood today. Beneficiary. All right, I think we're getting towards the end. Acom and Razor. Yeah, we're not gonna sign these guys. I don't think so. Yeah. Bobby Cruz for ROH. I hope they just re-sign him. Mojo Rawley, no. Tainara Conti. Oh, these are not good stats. Yeah, no. Sorry, Tainara. We do need woman, but she's not that good, and she's not even that over. Yeah, and I guess that's it. All right, we did it. We made it through all the contracts. Let's see. Let's take a look at our haul. Even though obviously these aren't finalized, we've got Nikki Cross, Selena De La Renta, Finn Balor, FTR, Chris Hero, Andrade, KAIRI, Maria Kanellis and Mike, Moose and Flip Gordon. There's a couple of surprises in there. I don't even remember why I shortlisted Maria Kanellis and Mike Bennett. I didn't really think I would end up signing them, but yeah, once I saw that Maria Kanellis has good booking skill, I was just like, you know what? I'm sold. Get in here, guys. And if I wasn't signing Maria, I probably wouldn't have picked up Mike. Moose, I didn't even know his contract was coming up, and I wasn't even thinking about him, but we could do some stuff with Moose. Again, he could be a part of Jim Ross's group, or he could be aligned with Don Callis. He can, we can do stuff with Moose. And yeah, Flip Gordon can just hang out in dev for a while until we figure out what to do with him. Alright, we can finally advance. It only took us an hour and 40 minutes. I'm kind of surprised we didn't release more people, but I mean, because what we released, like, it was like Cesar Bononi, Willie Mack, Britt Baker. I feel like I'm forgetting a couple, but then it's like, yeah, there's a few people we know we're gonna release in the future. So I think we did well with the roster cleanup. It's like PCO. Once you put over Walter, your time here is up. Oh my god, this is a lot. Oh, we got Chris Hero. Yeah, let's go. I think I will send them to the main roster for now. He's also someone I wasn't really thinking I would end up signing. But I mean, yeah, if we can just team him back up with Claudio, that can be cool for a while. God, we have so many tag teams though. All right, Chris Hero's here. All right, Andrade. Man, they're offering him way more money, but it's only 18 months. And we're offering him 3 years. Dude, what do you mean you're seriously considering the other offer? We make this a 78. What if we make this an 88? All right. All right, easy peasy. I can't believe they're only offering him 18 months. All right, the Butcher's on tour. It's a good thing we're picking up a bunch of tag teams. Cash Wheeler. We're already offering him way too much. Oh, great. Now they're offering him 3 years. God damn it. All right, here, we're just going to up it to 4. Fuck it. All right, cool. We'll get Cash for 4 years and Dax for 3. And then we'll have a year where Cash Wheeler is a singles wrestler. Chris Hero, we signed. I mean, if we're gonna offer 4 years to Cash, let's just offer 4 years to Dax too. Yeah, get out of that company, man. You gotta get out of there. You gotta get out of there. Whoa, they're offering him 152. Jesus. I mean, he's 38 years old. we can offer him a 4th year, but I mean, it's like what? He'll be 42 by the time his contract's up. I don't know if he's gonna like decline steeply. Man, we're already giving him 120,000. We do like 130. I mean, no, let's just leave it 120. We'll offer him 4 years. I feel like it's simpler. No! 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 We didn't sign KAIRI. Oh my God damn it. Why does that always happen with the woman? Ah! Damn it. It didn't even give us a chance. Dude, I'm so annoyed now. Man, what a scam. Oh, that's so annoying. We could have offered her more, man. We could have offered her more. God damn it. Can't believe we lost out on KAIRI. 181,000 here. 4 years. We'll give her a presidential term. Get up to 20,000. I mean, we're already giving him more than that. Give him a 3rd year. Can't believe we didn't get KAIRI. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Their offer's not being seriously considered. Good. All right. Not being seriously considered. Will Nightingale, aren't you on maternity leave? And I mean, yeah, they're trying to keep Desmond Xavier. Yeah, handshake deal, whatever. Yeah, I feel like that's happened to me multiple times, specifically trying to sign women from WWE. Like, I remember that happened to me early on with Naomi. Can't think of other examples, but yeah, I feel like it's happened with women specifically multiple times. I mean, I wonder when Io Sky and Asuka's contracts come up, maybe. Man, I really can't believe it, man. And it's like, we obviously could have offered her more money or another year or two, but it didn't even give us the chance. Oh, it's the 4th of July. Boo. Damn it, being seriously considered. All right, Finn Balor is not considering WWE's offer. Is not being. All right, let's go. Cash Wheeler, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are we doing here, Cash? We're already giving him 4 years. Like, I don't know what more you want. 30%. 50. All right. Cash Wheeler, you son of a bitch. Let's take a look at Matt Taven for a second. Oh, he's the world television champion. Good for him. Beyond gonna bring in MVP handshake deal. You know, I thought about bringing in an MVP at one point, but then it's like, I don't know. We just brought in Don Callis, even though MVP has better mic skills, supposedly. But yeah. Oh, Joe Litter. Wow. I should see what he's doing in the CMLL. The CMLL save. Joe Litter. Shout out to early 2000s CMLL. Or like mid 2000s. Oh yeah, Tainara Conti's staying with WWE. That's good for her. Oh man, I'm still so annoyed that we didn't get KAIRI, man. God, her stats were so good. I'm never gonna be over this. We needed KAIRI Sane, honestly. We need more over women. We've got AJ Lee and we're trying to get Nikki Cross, so they're gonna be heels. We could have brought in KAIRI as a face. Oh man. God, down with the Fed. Oh, Kimberly bulks up. All right, good for her. Let's see. Did her star quality go up? Oh, it did. It went from 66 to 74. All right. Kimberly looking jacked. Right. Why'd they phrase it like that? Kimberly gains weight. She gained muscle, bro. Do you even lift? Hey, speaking of Nikki Cross, she's here. Woo! Are you her heel main roster? Mike Bennett. What do we want to do with you? Mike Bennett truly does have dark order guy energy. I don't know. We'll send him to the main roster. Whatever. He can be a heel. Are you like better as a heel? No, he's not. All right, whatever. He can be a heel anyways. All right, so far so good. We signed Nikki Cross and Mike Bennett. All right, we're still waiting on. I really do want Maria now. Why is her booking skill so good? I kind of feel like we're not going to get Cash Harwood. It would be really funny if we only got Dax. All right, let's keep going. This has been a fun episode. Just signing people. Should we like hire this referee just out of spite? Hey, all right, we got Moose. I'm just gonna send him straight to the main roster. We got Flip Gordon. You will go to Dev, my friend. No. Kota Ibushi gone from Stardom. All right, I would really like if we can hire all these people before we have to book Dynamite and Dark. So that way we can just, start with a clean slate for the next episode. But yeah, we'll see. Whoa, Daniel Bryan. Come on, man. Why is everybody's contract coming up at the same time? It's like, what are we going to do? Not sign Daniel Bryan? Come on. Bryan Danielson, I mean. All right, we're not going to sign Kurt Angle, as tempting as it is. Daniel Bryan. Hey, hello. Oh, he's quite banged up, you say. Let's see. Oh, he's still getting 89s, though. Man, we're gonna have to start Collision so, really soon. The way we're just hiring all these popular wrestlers right now. I mean, my plan was to try to make it all the way to through 2020 and then start Collision in like January 2021. But we might end up doing it before that because Daniel Ryan's here. Yeah, and if we end up getting like FTR and Andrade and stuff. All right, we are unexpectedly trying to sign Bryan Danielson. I like how his contract came up a little bit after everybody, so it was like a big surprise. I did not know this was happening. Oh, we didn't sign Akam, damn. Hey, Selena De La Renta, Tallahassee. All right, she's Tallahassee sassy, baby. All right, yeah, that like genuinely caught me off guard. I didn't know that his contract was also coming up. So yeah, I hope we get him. What am I here for? Ring of Honor. Hey, Ring of Honor. We'll keep trying. Yeah, I looked at this recently and yeah, they were doing fine for a while, but then they were like actually making money. But then yeah, you see here they miscellaneous 15 million. And it's just yeah. I wonder what they could have spent 15 million on. But anyways, I'm kind of glad they're dying. Hopefully we can, I mean, maybe by like August they'll be willing to sell. But yeah, we can fire all these jobbers and send our jobbers over. So yeah, they're way more popular than Tallahassee Elite Wrestling. And I've got no clue like what what I would even do with Bryan Danielson. That completely is gonna change all booking plans if we sign him, which I hope we do. These gentlemen I just was not thinking about. CMLL. Whoa. Oh, we need Logan Bryce. No, who the hell's that? Oh, Finn Balor's here. Let's go. I actually really do like the idea of making him a Death Rider. He can have matches teaming with like Pac and Shingo and freaking Jon Moxley. So yeah, we're gonna bring him in as a heel. Hell yeah, Finn Balor. Fergal Devitt. Okay. Oh, and Andrade's here, baby. Phantasma, you better start packing your bags already, boy. You hear me? God, that got really racist, man. I did not like that. Andrade, we're not gonna make the same mistake twice. You are a heel. We're not gonna make you go through some storyline to turn heel. Andrade, just like in real life, Andrade, he can also be in the Don Callis family. I don't know. I haven't decided. It's like the only thing I've decided for Don Callis is that he's gonna manage Swerve. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And you know, I kind of do like the idea of him buying out Jim Ross's team, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, he's not even considering the CMLL offer. Oh, but he's off. He's looking at the WWE offer. We just give him 4 years. All right. Let's just take a look at everybody else just to make sure. Is not being seriously considered. Is not. We're gonna have like a crazy stack tag team division. Bringing the Bucks, the Briscoes, Lucha Brothers, Beer Money, Proud and Powerful, FTR, Toxin and Latigo. All right, and it's finally Wednesday, so it's about to be time for us to finally book a show. Well, imagine that. Imagine booking a show in this game. But I'm gonna take in an extremely rare second break again. I did this on my last stream. I don't know if I'm gonna do this all the time, but yeah, I just need a quick break. I'm out of water, so I want to go get more water. And yeah, we'll be right back in like 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes. All right, we are back and we are refreshed. It's time to book some Dynamite. Woo, finally. All right, it's July 8th. Let's see, where were we last time? We were in the Southwest last week. Oh, we haven't been to the Midwest since May. Let's see. Let's go to Iowa and sell out this arena. All right, booking team meeting. Yeah, I would really like some good character ideas. I feel like I do this every time, and they just keep giving me gambles. So let's see how it goes this time. Likely. All right. Oh, near certainty. All right, all right. They're warming up. They're getting hot. The brain juices are flowing. Ooh, a safe bet. All right, I like that. A bit of a gamble. All right, cool, cool. We'll cool it on the character ideas for now. Let's get some angles. Big near certainty for Kenny Omega. We can certainly use that. All right. All right, pretty good meeting. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. Pretty good, pretty good. One of the better ones. During the meeting, Kenny Omega and me, Tony Khan, get along well. The Young Bucks argue. Oh, I didn't even know Will Hobbs was Taz's protege. Oh, Hannah Kimura and Shingo getting into a big argument. All right, Tony Khan and Davina Rose are a lot of Tony Khan news this time. Cody and MGF bonding. Oh, you know, seeing the open forum reminds me, I wanted to look at people's morale issues, but we can do that next time. We did all that contract stuff. All right, yeah, and speaking of, because I knew we were going to be doing contract stuff for a while, I only pre-booked like some stuff for one episode. Yeah, so let's go ahead and look at that. For our main event, we're going to do Kenny Omega versus Shingo. Yeah, also I checked, and we've only ran this as a singles match one time, and it got a 79. And this was back when Shingo was unimportant, so it should be better, even better this time. All right, 15 minutes, regular. We may make it a steal the show match, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, you see here I've got AJ Styles getting involved in the finish. We'll probably do some kind of angle to end the show. Yeah, non-title. All right, now we have our women's tag team fatal 4-way #1 contenders match. The winner of this will get a title shot. All right, yeah, and you see here when I pre-booked it, I didn't set anybody as the winner because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with this. We've been teasing Hannah Kimura's face turn for a while now, probably too long. Like, we probably should have started teasing it later than we did, but I do want to get to that face turn, so I feel like kind of want to give Kagetsu and Hazuki the win here. I think, you know, having them challenge for the titles can be fun. And yeah, we can use it we can farther the story of Odeotai by having, here, we're going to have, let's do Victor, Kagetsu. We can have the loser. I know I'm trying to get over Hannah Kimura desperately, but, maybe we have her lose here? No, let's do this. We'll have Martina lose. It's gonna be an open match. Tainted. And we're gonna have Martina be distracted by Rina Yamashita. No, we're gonna have her be attacked by Rina Yamashita, straight up. And see, the way I picture this in my head would be that Martina's on the apron waiting for the tag. Hannah Kimura, she's right there. She's about to tag her in. And then Rina Yamashita like pulls her off the apron. So Martina's down. And then Hannah Kimura's kind of like, what the hell? Like, why would you do that? And then the distraction will end up like hurting them. Although, wait, no, if we're having Martina lose, she wouldn't be on the apron. All right, fine. We're gonna have Hannah lose, I think. We'll give her definitely one of those character ideas afterwards. Yeah, she'll be distracted by Rina Yamashita attacking Martina, and Kagetsu will like pull a fast one on her. Here, we're actually gonna do a flash pinfall. All right, and I hope everybody's cool with this. Oh, Mia Yim's furious. Come on. All right, here we'll do Can we like protect Mia Yim? Oh, protect. Or no, keep strong. Mia Yim. All right, that's weirdly specific, but fine. I'm okay with that. I feel like this should be a storytelling match also. Just based on the fact that it literally is a storytelling match, but it would weaken the match like in the game. So I kind of don't want to do that, but we'll see. It probably will be. All right, next we've got the end time hot off of in the last episode, after the Bucks defended their titles against the Briscoe brothers, I had the end time come out and just lay out everybody. Just, you know, the lights went out, they came back on. Here's Jimmy Jacobs, Brody King, and not Damian Priest, Punishment Martinez. And yeah, we're following that up. We're gonna give him a win over Bird Reference. Kind of feel bad, just, you know, I did a bit of work to get Cara Noir over and make Bird Reference a team, but I feel like every time I book them on Dynamite they lose. But we do give them wins on Dark, so I don't think this is gonna like knock them down to unimportant. And yeah, it's a wild brawl. We could even make it a little longer, I think. Oh, okay, this is storytelling. Walter versus Orange Cassidy. Yeah, Walter, he's continuing his open challenges. So I figured this time we're gonna have Orange Cassidy go for it. Or I mean, hold on, let's think about this for a second. I mean, I think it could be cool to do Chuck Taylor actually. Like we could do Chuck Taylor one week and then maybe Trent Beretta the next week and then Orange Cassidy and then PCO, right? Just everyone take your turn getting beat up by Walter. You know, there's like a throwback to PWG also, so that could be fun. And you know what? Yeah, I feel like Chuck Taylor would be more likely to be the one to answer an open challenge over Orange Cassidy. Like Orange Cassidy would do it if he saw his boys getting massacred. He'd step in and be like, "All right, let me get to business now." But I don't think he would be the first one to volunteer himself. So here, we'll put him at ringside. We're changing things on the fly here. Okay, and can't remove this now. Is the title on the line? Yes. All right, so that's 4 matches right there, 52 minutes. Or we need to book 52 more minutes. Yeah, let's take a look at what we did last time. All right, we definitely want to follow up more on this Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega, AJ Styles stuff. So who should open? We opened the show last week with Mox. And the week before that it was AJ. I think let's open with Kenny this time. We did get that near certainty angle idea for Kenny Omega, so we'll use that. No, he's not gonna do as well as Mox, but you know, hopefully with the angle idea he does at least okay. We're gonna do Kenny Omega, 3 minutes in the ring, character development. You know, I figure Kenny Omega, he can just go out there to, you know, just remind the people that he is in fact the AEW World Champion. And I guess he can just get interrupted by the Death Riders. right. Have it lead towards the Shingo match. All right. And he's talking about Jon Moxley, Shingo, and I guess AJ. Or no, he doesn't have to be talking about AJ yet. All right, and then we're gonna do a second part. Oh, whoops. No, just business as usual. The Death Riders come out, yawn. But no, the Death Riders are gonna come out. Jon Moxley's gonna speak now. And yeah, Jon Moxley, I imagine he would be like, my patience wears thinner by the day, Kenny. We can play all your little games all you want, but you know, at the end, it's inevitable. The only outcome in this is me walking away with the AEW World Championship. And whether I win it in a match against you or whether I take it from your fallen body, it's up to you, Kenny. Tease. And I mean, we can just leave it at this, I think. I was thinking of doing something where they try to attack Kenny and then we can have AJ and SCU come out, but I feel like we've done that exact angle already at some point. Or something similar. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it at this. Just promo time with Kenny and Jon. Oh, and I guess since it's opening the show, we'll make it a little longer. It's gonna be foreshadowing. Okay, that's a promo. We're gonna do a promo with the end time. Sounds kind of lame, actually. The end time. What are we gonna say? Let's just say they want a title shot. Whatever. Yeah, the Briscoes obviously have beef with them because they were also attacked. All right, easy peasy, simple angles. Just ABC 1, 2, 3. I should add them to the tag title scene. Actually, it's the tag title storyline. Freaking Madison Eagles getting saved by Orange Cassidy. God. All right, this is still all right. We're just gonna end this. I mean, I guess we can add Punishment Martinez. All right, cool. And I think now what I want to do, we're gonna have the Briscoes come out and we're gonna switch things up. Instead of them just coming out and cutting a promo against these guys, they're gonna come out and they want the smoke. It's on site. They're gonna run down to the ring and fight these guys. And I think it makes sense for them to just end up getting laid out again. You know, Jimmy Jacobs. Oh my God, what's that? He's getting from his boot. He's got the spike. He's got the spike. Spikes him. So we're gonna do 1 minute. All right, we're gonna have Jay Briscoe come out. Mark Briscoe. Or I guess they're getting hyped up to run down to the ring so he can be working the crowd. Jimmy Jacobs doesn't need to talk in this part. Part 3, we're gonna have them fight for like 2 minutes in the ring. Hype. All right, we don't even need the Young Bucks off screen for this, I think. All right, Mark Briscoe fighting, Jay Briscoe fighting. Jimmy Jacobs, he's got the spike, so he's also fighting. King, Punishment Martinez fighting. All right, hype, and then we can do like 1 minute working the crowd. Oh, hold on a second. Let me answer this text message. Okay, anyways, and I guess in this part it's just working the crowd after they've laid them out again. All right, Brody King doing a lot of working the crowd in this segment. Jay Briscoe selling. Mark Briscoe, sell it. Yeah, we got to take out these guys again. And hey, let's do something I never do. Let's give Jimmy Jacobs a minor storyline victory. I guess who's the loser? Jay Briscoe? Damn, sorry, Jay. Also, we could totally open the show with Walter versus Chuck Taylor. I wasn't even thinking of doing that, but I think that's a perfect spot for that. All right, let's have backstage time with the Young Bucks. And yeah, just nothing too complicated. The Young Bucks, obviously, they're mad that they got attacked last week. They're being interviewed by Renee. And yeah, they're like, those guys, if they think that we're just going to roll over and die and let them take these tag titles from us, they've got another thing coming.
Let's look at the
Oh, sorry. Now I'm having issues with the Steam app. I can't see the chat. Not that anyone's saying anything, but all right, cool.
This is most disturbing.
All right, we're gonna put Jimmy, Brody, Jay Briscoe, Mark Briscoe. All right, easy peasy. Easy peasy. That's how you book an angle. What something needs to go between this Walter match and the end time match. What was AJ Styles doing on this show, anyways? Was he here? Oh yeah, he was. All right, we definitely need to do something with AJ and SCU. Oh man, what if we do oh god. I was thinking we could do a tag match. We could do like AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels teaming up against somebody. But against who is the issue? We could do we could farther the James Storm crash out and have James Storm and like Minoru Suzuki team up. We've done James Storm teaming with Lance, and we've done him teaming with Zack Sabre Jr. Yeah, that is a fun sounding match. Or we could just make it 4v4 and do all of Suzuki-gun versus SCU and AJ Styles. Kind of random, but cool, I feel like. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Just a surprise match. I mean, can we get away with 10 minutes? AJ Styles obviously gonna go over. Yeah, you can go over James. James Storm is the one with the angle where he's mad that he keeps losing matches. Open match, clean win. It's kind of a crazy match. We just like pulled this out of thin air. Oh, we don't even have a steal the show. All right, then fuck it. Main event, steal the show. I need to stop cursing in this episode, so I'm gonna do that right now. On title. All right, maybe this should open the show then, actually. Then we can do... we should give AJ Styles and SCU a promo then. All right, nothing too crazy. 3 minutes. Should this could be hype or it could be character development? Storyline maybe. We're just gonna do hype. I think we've only done one hype on this show so far, so if we can maybe do 2, I don't know. I have both AJ and Christopher Daniels speak. Frankie Kazarian, you just stand there. Scorpio Sky, don't do anything. Just stand there. Mox in the background. And Shingo. All right, 14 more minutes. Okay. Let's do a Death Riders promo before the main event. All right, Death Riders address their enemies. They're stealing Eddie Kingston's gimmick. 4 minutes backstage. Foreshadow. Every time John Moxley talks, he's gotta kind of talk like this. No, that was more of a Randy Savage. Anyways, John Moxley, yada yada yada. I'm gonna break his neck. And also, he's reiterating that all he cares about is the title and being the best wrestler in the world. He doesn't care about AJ Styles or SCU or any of them. It was never about them. It's about the title. What else? We could do we can do a backstage segment with Odeo Tai, maybe. All right, here's what we're doing. We're doing Kagetsu. It's a backstage Odeo Tai meeting. Everyone's there, including Martina. And basically, Kagetsu's like, look, we're all Odeo Tai. We're all on the same team. So as long as one of us wins, we all win, right? Everybody, Odeo Tai on 3. Just trying to rally the troops. All right, sorry, I had to answer another text. All right, so let's go ahead and do Denise Salcedo, interviewer. Getsu being interviewed. Hannah Kimura being interviewed. Martina background. Azuki background. And we'll do. We don't have to do other people off screen. I think this is fine. Oh, Rina Yamashita angle idea. Oh, a bit of a gamble, huh? All right. All right, let's do the classic Stokely promo. Stokely, man. Stokely, we were just looking at your stats. You've been holding out on us. Give us the goods, buddy. Give us the goods. All right, we got... we haven't used Melissa, so we're going to do Melissa, Stokely, Kong, Allie. Yeah, we're going to do off screen. He's talking smack about Davina, Mia Yim. Man, Stokely can be like, why do we even need to win this 4-way tag team match? It's not a 4-way tag team championship. They're trying to stack deck against us. It's all a big conspiracy. They don't want us to be on top. They don't want us to win these titles, but we're going to win them anyways, just like we won the women's world title. Right, Kong? And Kong just nods in approval. I can go right before this match. All right, we still need 4 more minutes. Oh, we haven't done anything with this storyline. Oh, we haven't done anything with these guys. Hold on. We can do like Adam Page having a run-in with someone backstage, but I don't know who that should. Let's do a Dark Order angle. Or you know what? No, we'll hold off on that. Let's do. God, you know what? We're just gonna do a Cody and Hangman promo. When all else fails, just give him a promo. Adam Page, we got Cody. What else? Yeah, Renee. I mean, it's like I kind of know where we're going with this feud, but I just don't really know what we're doing with it right this second. I kind of, while we were booking this show, I kind of forgot all about it. But I mean, it's one of our hottest feuds, so we're not just gonna end it. Yeah. I guess for now this is okay though, because MJF is still injured, so we're not just gonna randomly have him face one of them in a singles. But this will have to do. Maybe Adam Page or Cody will get a match on Dark. I think that could be cool. I'm not even sure where this should go on the show. Okay, and why is it yellow? Far too much. Far too much. Hazuki only slightly overused. That's weird. Oh, right. It's because they're also in a promo. 10 minutes? Used too much still. Man. If we make this a 2-minute promo. Slightly overused. Okay. I mean, if Hanakamura is going to take the loss, can we just give her a character idea now to give her more momentum, maybe? How's Kagetsu? Kagetsu is neutral. Alright, let's see. Near certainty, safe bet. We'll give her a near certainty. We'll give him, excuse me. Near certainty, him. Warm, okay, we'll give him one. They're going to win this match and challenge for the titles, so I would like for them to have some momentum. And we're going to give the other one to Hannah because they're going to lose this match, so I don't want them, I want them to keep some momentum. I don't know if it makes sense to give them this before they lose or after, but I'm just going to do it now. All right, hot momentum, good. Although they're going to lose, so I don't know. Maybe we should have done it after. Whatever. We'll get more character ideas in the end. Or at some point, I mean. All right, we need 1 more minute. All right, yeah, looks like we're good. We got 115 minutes, 71%. Oh, I didn't do anything after the main event. You know what? I think that's okay, actually. I think we're just gonna leave it at that. It could just be an ending because we've got AJ getting involved in the main event, so it could just be that Shingo loses and then the show ends on Kenny Omega and AJ Styles celebrating in the ring, and Jon Moxley and the Death Riders just kind of mad outside the ring. It doesn't always have to be a big brawl or a big beatdown. All right, so Mm, I think this match can do pretty good. I hope it gets like at least an 80. End Time versus Bird Reference might be good. Walter versus Chuck Taylor is probably gonna be good. And I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this show gets like an 83. An 83. We're just like a light estimation. We're not getting too crazy and saying like an 85 or an 86. I think an 83 is fair. Let's see what we do. All right, the opening segment, not too hot, but a 67, not the worst thing in the world. The crowd is hot and rising at least. That's good. All right, we've got AJ Styles teaming with SCU. Probably this is the first time Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles and Frankie Kazarian are teaming up in many years, I would assume, because they weren't in the same company. And yeah, they pick up a big win over Suzuki-gun. Yeah, 76. Good match. Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. right on par with AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. Right, and then just gave him a little babyface promo after the match. It gets a 69. We've got backstage drama with Odeotai. Gets a 53. Denise Salcedo's gimmick is getting stale. Let's take a look at that right now. Yes, we're not going to address this. We need to do the Hana Kimura turn soon. I feel like we've been teasing it for way too long. And I'm scared that we're gonna do it for too long and then the turn's gonna fail. Yeah, it's been built up for 21 segments. My God. We need to turn her very soon. And I mean, we will. Don't worry. I've got a plan. All right, the End Time versus Bird Reference in a Wild Brawl gets a 77. Yeah, I just kind of figured this would be a good match. Both Dalton Castle and Karen Noir can brawl, which is good. And yeah, Brody King got a 75. Woo. Good match. All right, and then we have them cutting a promo and brawling with the Briscoe brothers. I got a 67. Whoa, Walter and Chuck Taylor getting an 85. Shout out to Big Chuck. Yeah, I mean, Walter is just so good in these 15-minute matches, man. Even doesn't matter whether it's Wild Brawl, storytelling, or even regular. He's just good, flat out. No buts. And he makes defense number 4. Really racking them up. All right, just a random backstage segment with Adam Page and Cody, literally just to get them on the show, gets a 76. Stokely. Why do you hold out on us? Ooh, and the women's tag match not doing too hot. It's a 61. Allie was the weak link, struggling to keep up. And yeah, more Odeotai drama. Oh, the storyline gained heat a little. All right, cool. But yeah, more of the Odeotai drama. We got Kagetsu picking up the win over Hana Kimura, her own teammate. Right. Kagetsu's gimmick. Stale. We're not going to address the turn yet. Please. Odeo's high leader. Boom. Only likely is I don't want to risk it. All right, let's continue. The Young Bucks declare that they're not gonna roll over and die for these guys, and they get to 64. All right. Hey, Big John Moxley with the weekly promo. It's an 87. Thank you, John Moxley. All right, let's see what this I really hope the main event gets like at least an 85. I hope so. Yeah, it's Kenny Omega versus Shingo. Come on. An 82. All right, fine, we'll take it. Not quite as good as Walter versus Chuck Taylor, but still really good. Yeah, non-title match. Kenny Omega gets the win. AJ Styles got involved. Yeah, and there you go. That was a Dynamite. Let's see what we got. Ooh, an 85. Nice, nice. That's a good score. All right, it's time to book some dark. You know, seeing Mark Quinn on that loading screen, or I mean on that backstage whatever screen, got me thinking. Let's try something here. We're gonna do Cody and Adam Page teaming with Private Party, and who could they possibly take on? All right, let's do Brian Cage, Joe Doring, we could do Brian Cage, Joe Doring. God, we can get crazy and do Brian Cage, Joe Doring, Bandito, and Black Taurus. What a team! What a squad! What a team! All right, I feel like we're gonna have to shorten it because it's gonna say we're overusing Joe Doring probably. And yeah, let's give the win to Big Adam Page. You can pin Brian Cage. Yeah, they're all being used too much. I hate that when you book a 8-man tag, so much time is taken up by the entrances, and that counts towards them being overused. I feel like entrances shouldn't count towards that. You know what I'm saying, man. Anyways, though. All right, cool. All right, so that's obviously the main event. Let's do a backstage angle with the Dark Order. Three minutes. Character development. We're gonna debut RJ City. He's the only one that's willing to go into the Dark Order locker room and interview them. Renee Paquette said, "I'm not freaking talking to those guys. They're weird." All right, interviewer RJ City. Ultramantis Black being interviewed. Brody Lee. We're gonna do Brody Lee background at first. Evil Uno. Stu. Brooks. Or actually, no, we're not gonna have Ultramantis Black. We're gonna have here, let's have Brody Lee being interviewed at first, and then we're gonna do a thing. You know what? Let's just leave it at this. Just Brody Lee being interviewed, and yeah, I'm gonna grab whatever his name is from Dev and put him in here too. In 4 minutes. See, I kind of want to do an angle where like Tommaso Ciampa and Darby Allin are talking to the Dark Order, and they're like, you know, Chris Brooks, whatever, Tracy Williams, you guys, you don't need to be a part of this group. You can take those masks off and get out of there. But then we're gonna have like Brody Lee ask them, like, do you want to leave the group? And Tracy Williams, he would probably be like, you know, before Brody Lee found me, I was nothing. I was wasting away in Tallahassee, right in the middle of my prime. I was forgotten and discarded, and Brody Lee gave me purpose, and now I am the Dark Order. And then, yeah, Chris Brooks can just, you know, he can bury Joey Janela and Gringo Loco and just be like, I used to hang out with losers, and now I'm in the Dark Order. Oh yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do, but not right now. We're just gonna do a backstage segment now because it's dark. You know, we don't need to rush the storyline. We can get there. There doesn't seem to be any point to the content. What? Oh, I made Brody Lee an interviewer. Whoops. There's no point to the content. What a thing to say. All right, and speaking of Tommaso Ciampa and Darby Allin, let's give them a match. You can face the team of... I just look at Psycho Clown's name and laugh. I'm just like, God, I always book him in everything. They can take on the team of Psycho Clown and Blade. I don't know. Yeah, because the Butcher's not here. But, you know, I imagine for whatever reason in my head that the Butcher and the Blade would see Psycho Clown and they would be like, you know, I like this guy. I like what he's about. He seems cool. Let's give him 13 minutes. I don't know if that's too much. We're going to have Tommaso Ciampa pick up a win over the Blade. Okay, and what else? Let's get a women's match on the card. Oh, let me look at something real quick. Did Hana Kimura still hot momentum? Didn't lose pop. Thank you. Fagetsu. Did they gain popularity? Maybe like 1 point. All right, well, whatever. Here, let's do a women's trios. Hikaru Shida, Mika Wada, and Rio. Oh, I mean, they're all unimportant. Damn it. Holodead is recognizable. Kimberly is also recognizable. I keep saying I want to push them, but we really do need to get Hikaru Shida and Mika Wada over. So yeah, let's do this. Kimberly teaming with Thunder Rosa and Holiday. All right, Hikaru Shida, can you pin Holiday, please? Open match, clean. All right, we need more promos on the show. I kind of want to do a backstage promo with Hikaru Shida and Mika Iwata, but I feel like the game's going to then say we're using them too much. All right, so who else got a promo? You do a backstage segment with the best friends. I feel like that's something we haven't done in a while. Here we'll do comedy. Here we'll put Denise Salcedo in the background. All right, Chuck Taylor, he's back. He's there. Like, oh, I almost had him. You know, I was so close to beating Walter. I could have been a champion. And Trent Beretta's like, you know, you weren't that close. He's like, oh, no, I was so close. I could have got him. Then Trent Beretta, we're going to have him as a background player, but imagine he's talking. Then Trent Beretta would basically be like, hey, you know what? How about next week I give it a try? So, Walter, you shine that belt up real nice for me, Trent Beretta. What if I make Orange Cassidy comic relief? Would that help anything? Would that hurt anything? I wrote next week in all caps, so I see that and remember to book that match. It's like an unofficial feud. It's not an actual storyline. Well, it's the thing we're doing. Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn. Do either of you have mic skills? No. Okay. All right, we can do a backstage segment with Cody, Hangman, and and Private Party, I guess. This can be hype. We'll just do 3 minutes actually. Santos there, and we're just gonna pretend that Private Party, like it's a segment where like Private Party, Adam Page, and Hangman are all talking to each other, and maybe there's some kind of joke, you know. Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy are they're making some young people references and getting turned up and getting lit and such, and you know, Cody and Adam Page are like, yeah, all right, yeah. That sounds cool. Fun. All right, we're cheating on this episode of Dark straight up by having Cody and Hangman in the main event. So I'll be disappointed if this doesn't get like an 80 at least, because yeah, Cody and Adam Page are here. So what else do you need? Also, Brian Cage and Joe Doring. All right, let's see. Whoa, a 76. Damn. Oh, Hikaru Shida had a 72. Wow. Round of applause for the ladies. I'd clap, but I'm holding my microphone to my mouth, so. Round of applause. Yeah, no. If Kimberly falls back to unimportant, that's unfortunate, but you know, we want the tag champs to be over. Also, yeah, I made them an official team, so it says Shining Samurai. All right, backstage comedy segment with the best friends gets an 85 and 58. I said an 85, man. Numeric dyslexia. Dark Order segment gets a 51. That's not good. All right, though. The angle gains heat from this match. That's all right. That's promising. And the match gets a 65. Muscle Drama got a 66. Not bad. Oh, Psycho Clown got a 70 though. Wow. Shout out to Psycho Clown. Maybe Psycho Clown should be the one going against Dark Order. Can we look at that a little? Oh, 63. We're getting close. Hey, we've managed to bring this storyline back from like, I believe it was like a 35 at one point. So we're doing good work. We just need to cross that bridge, you know, get it up to 70. Get it up to 70. We're close. We're close. We're not giving up on the Dark Order. All right, 75 promo. Nice. Pretty good for Dark. Let's see what the main event gets. A 70. All right, a little lower than I thought it would. But yeah, you know, it's Dark. It was a solid Dark main event. I'm surprised it wasn't as good as the women's match, but you know, the women had something to prove. You know, they were like, we should be in the main event. All right, a 78. We'll take it. That's a good score for Dark. Good, nice little fun episode of Dark. Simple, easy. We advanced some storylines. All right, we made 1.6 mil. All right, and our popularity went up basically everywhere but the mainland United States. All right, let's see if Bryan Danielson has signed his contract and we can end this episode on a super high note. 'Cause yeah, this has been a longer episode than I expected. I thought only booking one episode of Dynamite and Dark, this episode would be a bit shorter than we've done, but no, it's about the exact same length. So, I don't know. It seems like a bunch of dev people are coming up for WWE. I don't really care about any of that. Hey, FTR and Maria Kanellis are here. Yeah, woo. All right, you guys are heels, heading to the main roster. And yeah, we're just gonna straight up bring them in as heels because, you know, we brought in the Briscoes as baby faces. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason. Hey, you know, if they're heels, they can come in and they're ready to face the Bucks and the Briscoes and the Lucha Brothers and all that good stuff. All right, and Maria Kanellis, we're so happy to have you. Woo! Welcome to the booking team. I feel like she should just be a face. All right, and it looks like we're still waiting on Bryan Danielson. So, I guess, well, let's take a look. It was not being seriously considered. All right, we might get him. All right, I'm just gonna delete these last few emails. All right, and that's gonna do it for this episode of All Elite again. If you watched all this, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel and the series. Any type of support helps. Please subscribe to the channel. You can catch me on Twitch at Hijo de Amigo, streaming on Friday, Saturday, Sunday evenings. Usually not all 3 days, but generally 2 out of the 3. And yeah, I guess the next stream we do, which will be, I think it's most likely going to be tomorrow. We're going to do our episode 4 of the CMLL stream. People have been really liking and supporting that, so I'm really enjoying doing it. Yeah, so look forward to that. We should have Ultimo Dragon coming in, so that's going to be fun. And yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for this episode. We covered a ton of ground. We fired people, we hired people, and we ran a good show. So yeah, what else do you want from the series? All right, thank you for watching. This outro has gone on for long enough, so I'm just gonna stop talking.